going? So today I want to show you guys one of the best well-rounded decks in the entire game, which is the Hog Trifecta deck. Now, why this deck is so good is because of how balanced it is. Like, you have everything really, and this deck's really good. So yeah, you need at least to be at Arena 5 to get all the cards that you need. Of course, the Elixir Collector is an Arena 6 card, but you can replace the Elixir Collector with like a Furnace or something, and I'm going to show you guys 2 replays with this deck. So this deck, the Hog Rider, you want to play defensively. This deck's so good defensively. This deck shuts down Giant Witch. I know a lot of you guys have problems with Giant Witch, Giant Wizard, Giant, pretty much anything behind a Giant. This deck pretty much has a problem to it. With the Valkyrie, Giant Sparky gets stopped by the Skeletons and the Zap and the Valkyrie. So yeah, this deck's really good at stopping really anything behind the Giant. And if they have a Hog, basically your cannon. So if any Hog deck or any Giant deck is gonna get stopped really. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys some replays. Again, you can see 3 wins and a loss. 3 wins in a row. So yeah, that happened because I was trying to record twice and it ended up failing yesterday. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do lose, and I did lose 1 out of these 3, but other 2 were just disconnects for some reason. And then I want to show you guys 2 wins, and I lost again. I've been on a huge losing streak lately. You guys know whenever you go on a huge winning streak, the game pairs you up against to go on a losing streak. Now again, read the description if you guys want to get some free gems. Again, I probably put that I'll probably put the text at the beginning of the video. But again, yeah, read the description for learn how to get free gems, and also join my clan. My clan will be no, we're not going to do that. Our clan's right here. And yeah, so my clan is Bear Squad, has the little blue P.E.K.K.A. That's the clan ID. And now let's jump into the replay and show you guys my mindset of how to play this deck. Now, you guys can see my hand. I'm just going to pause it for the first second. So my hand is Skeleton, Cannon, Zap, and Valkyrie. So I really want to play defensively because I don't have an offensive push. And the guy on the top, we're not going to worry about his loadout right now. So it looks like I might go with Skeletons. I could use Skeletons to cycle to my Elixir Collector, or I could use a Valkyrie, and then hopefully hope that my Hog Rider is in rotation. So let's see, do I go for the Valkyrie? Yes, I go for the Valkyrie in the bag, and luckily he goes for the Musketeer on the same exact side. And now I can go for an Elixir Pump, but that's risky because he can go for a Giant in the front, and that would be a bad idea. So I just went for Skeletons because I knew that was going to happen. And he went for a Musketeer, and I don't have my poison in rotation, so I couldn't have poisoned that. And I was expecting a Hog Rider, so yeah, I got the poison on there, and he went for a balloon here, and I have no defense against the balloon, guys. So we might actually lose this tower. Again, this is a replay. I don't even remember what happened. So yeah, he's going to get maybe 2 hits off. No, we're going to zap that, and then he's going to get almost 2 hits off. He only got 1 balloon hit off, and now is our time to get our Elixir Collector. Now, a huge part of this gameplay is getting a good loadout. Now, we're going to put down the pump in just a second once we get full Elixir. Yeah, there we go. We're going to put down the pump, and my pump's level 5, and he goes for the Giant in the back, which is going to be, I know he's going to follow it up with the Witch or a Musketeer or something, so I got to get ready sure that my Valkyrie is going to be, I can't put on my Valkyrie just yet, because I need to put the Valkyrie in the middle, so I put the Musketeer out, and I know the Giant's on the left side of the bridge, so I know I can pull it with the cannon a little bit farther than usual. And now I see he goes for that, so I was thinking, should I zap this or should I poison? So I go for the poison because they won't die. They won't die from a zap, so I would have taken a whole bunch of damage unless I did with that poison. And I was thinking of doing it for a Hog Rider, but I was like, no, my Musketeer has so little health, there's no real point in doing that, so I go for a second Elixir Pump. Now this guy may have 1,000 damage more, he might have done 1,000 more damage onto my tower, but we still have 2 Elixir Pumps, which is going to have us get a lead in the future. Now he goes for the balloon, and I think I go for the cannon here to distract, and he's going to fireball, and I think that's death, and we're going to poison, we're going to zap to stall, and now this is really sad. My Elixir Collector goes down to the balloon, which is unfortunate. That's a waste of 5 elixir. So yeah, we're gonna go for our huge push now. Here's our time for the push. We have an Elixir Collector advantage against them, and now we can go for a hard push against them. Now we got the Hog Rider and we got the poison, so this is gonna be a huge push for us, or get shut down pretty easily. So I know this guy answers. This guy is gonna answer with Witch or Mini Nord, so that's why I went for the poison. And I pulled the Giant because he put it 3 tiles into the thing, and whenever you put a Giant 3 tiles, you can pull it. So now I don't have my thing, so I think I go for the zap here. No, I don't go for the zap. I go for the poison, which is good because then I get the witch in it as well. Now he goes for the balloon, and I know that I gotta just hold on one more balloon shot, and I'm basically dead. So I gotta zap that, I think. No, I don't even zap. Okay, we gotta get up. We don't see. This deck kind of struggles against the balloon, so I have to zap here in order to save myself, and the giant does not land. And now we gotta get our Hog Rider here. We gotta get our Hog Rider into this push. And I know this guy is Skeleton Army. I didn't know that at the time. He didn't even use Skeleton Army this match. And we go for the poison here, and we're gonna get rid of that. And I actually misplaced the poison. The poison allowed those to get more hits. And then I'm gonna show you one more replay after this. So now he has a Valkyrie out, and I go for a Valkyrie. And he has a balloon, and that's gonna be really deadly. One balloon hit, and I'm basically dead. So we got our Musketeer now, and I think we zap. No, we don't zap. Yeah, the balloon's not gonna land anyways. All right, so then we got our Hog Rider in the mix, and I like to go with the Hog Rider, and we go with the poison here, and that's gonna get rid of the skeletons, and it's gonna get rid of the witch entirely, and then we're gonna zap all of that, and we're gonna get so much damage on this Hog Rider, and we're gonna get the Musketeer final shot clutch with 11 seconds left into the match. You guys saw I was 1,000 held down on my tower, and I managed to bring that game back pretty convincingly. So now I'm going to show you guys one more replay. Let's go down here, and I'm going to go to this one, Civics, and we're going to go to this replay. And so my hand is, finally I got the Elixir Collector in my first hand, so yeah. So definitely we got to start with the Elixir Collector, and he has the Elixir Collector of his own. He puts it down immediately. If I had a hog, I would have rushed him ASAP once I saw that pump. But I went for a full Elixir Pump because, I don't know, I just thought maybe he would go for a Hog Rider or something. I wanted to save Elixir. So this guy has a weird, all of his cards right now are high price. So he goes on the left, and I get a value poison here. I get the witch, I get the Elixir Collector, I get the tower, and I get a whole bunch of value out of that elixir, out of that poison. That's why I love the poison so much in this deck. Now we go for the Valkyrie to get rid of the Ice Wizard and the witch. So now we got a successful counter push. Our defense went into a counter push now. Now we're gonna push the Valkyrie forward with the Hog Rider, and we're gonna get an extra swing on the Valkyrie, which you wouldn't have got if I did not push her. So as of right now, that tower is 100% done. We took that tower down, and our Hog Rider is gonna get like 3 shots off, maybe 4, 3. Okay, 3. I'll take 3. So yeah, now we could basically go for a 3 crown if we want to be greedy. Even though we only got 3 hits, that's about 600 damage or so, 660 or something like that. So yeah, we have 2 Elixir Pumps, and he has 1. So we're in a little bit of lead. And now he goes for a witch and a Musketeer. So I think I punished with the poison. Yeah, that's what I'm punishing with the poison. He's gonna go with the giant witch, and I told you guys, my deck, I love facing giant witch whenever I'm using this deck. This deck straight up counters it so bad. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys struggle with Giant Witch. This combo is being used everywhere. Giant Witch everywhere. So yeah, that's why I really loved using this deck so much. And this deck got me from Arena 6 to... this deck got me from Arena 5 to Arena 7. And he goes for the Hog Rider, and I just go for those, and I zap it. And now we got a Hog Rider, a Valkyrie, and a Musketeer on his tower, and we might, no, we're definitely not getting a 3 crown, but now we definitely got more damage on our tower, and he goes for the giant in the front of the Ice Wizard, and he's double lane pressuring here, so much pressure. So I'm like, what do I do? There's so much things coming at me, and I'm like, okay, we got to answer the Ice Wizards though, or else we're gonna take a whole bunch of damage. And he even has a Hog Rider in the mix. That's gonna be a crazy push there. And now we're gonna zap all of that, and the giant's gonna go down, and the Hog Rider is going to go down. And we basically stopped that huge push. I don't know how we did it, and we didn't even lose a tower. That was crazy. And he went for the Elixir Pump right there, and I just went for a Hog Rider instantly, so he would lose value out of that Elixir Collector. 4 for 5, and we got instant value from using that Hog Rider. Not only did we get rid of the Elixir Collector, but we also got 1 hit from the Hog Rider. So that was a huge value move, and I felt like this was these 2 replays were really good showcase of how the deck's going to be played. And now if you're in a low arena, you can use the Furnace. If you don't even have a Furnace, if you're in a low arena than Arena 5, you can use a Spawner or even something like a spell. That would be, I mean, obviously, you can replace the freeze. You can put the freeze in instead of the poison, but it just doesn't feel the same, but you could still do that. Yeah, you could do this deck pretty much in Arena 4 as well, with the freeze, and then you could use the spawner. Or you could even use the fireball. I guess if you could even use this deck really any place. I guess you need the Hog Rider. Yeah. So Arena 4 is pretty much the lowest arena you could do this in because you need the Hog Rider, of course. The deck's just not the same without a Hog Rider. You could do a Prince, but it's just not the same. The Hog Rider targets defensive. So again, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. Can we shoot for 30 likes on this video? That would be pretty much appreciated. Again, check out my other Clash Royale strategy videos, and this might be your first video of Clash Royale that you're seeing on my channel. But just note, there's way more that you guys can go check out. So go ahead and check out my other Clash Royale videos, and make sure to subscribe. We're getting so much subscribers lately. We're at 4,600 subscribers. So yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.